Hey family, it's Fat Free Diaries. It's February 1st. Welcome to a new month. And yes, January is over. Um, One thing I just gotta put out there first and foremost, I am so done with this snow, with this weather. It's making me feel just wrong, and it's also keeping me inside too long. When I'm inside too long, I have too much time to think, and I don't normally do these videos so back to back, but you guys have really made me feel safe, that I can put it out there and I can be honest and I can just vent it, and this is as about safe and as healthy as it could be. There's gonna be times that I'm probably gonna piss people off with what I have to say, and I've come to terms that, you know what, if you don't like it, you can just press stop and go on to the next. It's fine with me, but I'm doing this for me, and that's just the way it is. My big topic today, and the reason why I kind of have to put it out there, is taking things personal. When is it okay? When is it okay to take something personal, or do we not take anything personal at all? Recently, somebody gave me an interesting, I want to say compliment, because I believe that that's how they aimed it to be. But it was one of those compliments that sting. I'll get to it in a moment, because I'm just having so much trouble dealing with it. My big problem and my big issue right now is the whole taking things personal. Do I tell my heart, okay, today you're not gonna feel what comes your way? But if we're listening and if we're taking something in, then we're gonna take it the way it's given to us, no? The compliment was that somebody could see my beauty even through a microscope or a magnifying glass or something. Point is that I personally think everybody's beautiful. That you choose to show your beauty or not, that's a different story, because there's days that people are just straight up ugly. But to say to somebody, I see your beauty even through a magnifying glass. Okay, so I get the beauty part and you're trying to be really sweet, but are you saying that it's so microscopic that you need a magnifying glass to see it? And it hurts because it doesn't come from someone that I don't know. It doesn't come from, a friend that I could say, well, F you too, or clarify, because the minute you say, can you clarify that, it's like, oh, you take everything so to heart. I have to walk on eggshells around you. I have always been the kind of person that doesn't sugarcoat things. And so oftentimes, people take it so deep and they take it way more personally than what it's meant, instead of just saying, can you clarify that? But when I turn around and ask, can you clarify, it's really hard. I read things sometimes, and I this one's hard. This one's really freaking hard to talk about, because I don't want to put people's business out there. I just want to tell my story. Let's jump a little bit, because I'm having trouble. And I did a early weigh-in. Tuesdays is the day before my official weigh-in, and today's a Tuesday, and I weighed in, and it was good. It was good. We're in the realm of about 2 pounds this week, which is pretty friggin' intense. And note that I'm jumping to something that I do have control over. I try to hide the clutter behind me. I was revamping my little room here, trying to organize the clutter, but it's really hard to organize clutter when you are trying to organize the clutter that's in your heart. I want to be the most loving person, the most accepting person, the most non-judgmental person, but it pisses me off just about as much as all this nasty ass icy snow that's accumulating everywhere throughout New York and New Jersey, that there's people out there that would much more willingly clean their hands of a relationship than to actually turn around and work with it. And I'm talking about family. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to be more specific than that because I don't want to offend unnecessarily, and I don't want to catch somebody off guard. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe she put that out there. But when it comes to family, you have a choice. And I wrote my status right now is a beautiful line from a Celia Cruz song that says, to forgive is not to forget. To forgive is to remember without pain. And it's really, really hard to remember certain things without pain. When then you turn around and you read somebody's comment, you're thinking, oh my God, they're being so inspired. Let me read what they have to say. And they write something about how they have to separate themselves because they want to be around people that bring the best in them, and something about school. And you know what? I did take it personal. It probably has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with me. But it hurts because I know that this person feels that way about me. And they're the same person that wrote the line about the magnifying glass. And I love this person. You know, I love this person. And I get angered by this person because they don't realize how absolutely special they are to me. And then this person's child, I wrote a message to, which I thought was a sweet message. It was definitely from the heart. It was something that, I put it this way, I couldn't have thought of nicer words to say, because this person and I, we haven't had much of a relationship over the last few years, but starting out, when this person's life started, I was there. And that moment changed a lot of things for me. And when I wrote this message, I didn't think much of it. And I went back to read their page because they're very poetic, just like their parent. It was gone. And I don't understand why. You know, and I don't know that it's my place to ask why. But, you know, do we not take it personal? When is it okay to say ja? That's the Spanish word for today. Those of you who are non-Spanish speakers, ja means enough. That's it, no more. Wonderful 2-letter word, ja. And that's, you know, basically, I don't want to take things personal. I want to say ja because, you know what, I'm making changes in my life, and it just seems like maybe you can't deal with the changes. Maybe you can't deal with the fact that you turned away, you pulled away out of my life, and you thought that I was going to stay in a ditch somewhere, or I was going to be boo-hooing, or I was going to say, oh, I'm sorry, what did I do? What did I do? You know what? I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I can take accountability for where I've screwed up, but this particular family member and I haven't done anything to you. Everything has been an exaggeration on your part, and, you know, enough already, enough. And, you know, you cover it with your pretty words, but yet you find a way to sting. And I'm tired. I'm not doing it anymore. Wow, this actually does feel better to put it out there. I don't know if you have a situation. Please keep those comments coming. And if you got private messages and you want to put it out there with me, I would love to hear it. So many of you are constantly reading these, listening to these messages, and you're writing, and you're reminding me how not alone I am, because so oftentimes these journeys, whether it be weight loss, whether it be, cleaning out the attic in some way, and saying it's a comfort. It's a comfort to know that you're not alone, that there's gonna be rough days, and there's gonna be ugly days, hazy, snowy, crappy days where there's gonna be snow on top of the old snow that's already dirty and it can't find a damn parking spot. But I know that there are sunny days ahead, and I know that there's gonna be messages that I'm gonna share with you that are gonna be of absolutely wonderful things. But I kind of needed you to see that it's not just about the victories. There are hard times too. And sometimes you need to allow things to break so that you can sweep them away. Because if they're whole, It's really hard to chip at a big ass chunk of ice when you're trying to park your damn car. But even if you kick it a little bit at a time, it does come apart, and then you can push it away, and then your car doesn't have to be stuck. So I'm jiggling my car right now, going back and forward, back and forward. I'm gonna get it out. And you know, I hope that wasn't too cheesy for those of you who are also putting up with the snow and nasty weather, to relate the two. That's my 10 for today. I wish you the best. This is Fat Free Diaries, and I'm Ellie. It's February 1st. Let's keep on keeping on. Tomorrow I get my next weigh-in. I'll try to shout out to you tomorrow, let you know how that goes. If not, I'll be in touch with you later on in the week. Chaito, take care.